Breaking news from Manchester. A dramatic scene unfolded in the heart of the city center when part of a building collapsed on Friday afternoon, sending shockwaves, literally and figuratively, through the community. Today, we're diving into exactly what happened, what's known so far, and what it means for Manchester's skyline and safety standards moving forward. At around 2:50 in the afternoon on the 24th of October 2025, emergency services were called to St. Mary's Parsonage, just off Bridge Street in central Manchester. Witnesses reported hearing a loud crash and feeling the ground shake, describing the moment as similar to an earthquake. Within minutes, the area was cordoned off as firefighters, police, and paramedics rushed to the scene. The building at the center of the incident is known as Alberton House, a derelict structure that had been standing for decades. It was in the process of being demolished to make way for a new development project, 3 modern skyscrapers that were expected to transform the skyline of Manchester city center. But in the middle of that demolition, something went very wrong. Early reports suggest that a section of scaffolding attached to Alberton House gave way. When it failed, it caused part of the structure to collapse onto the site below. The good news is that, so far, there have been no report of injuries. Demolition teams working on site managed to evacuate safely, and nearby buildings were cleared as a precaution. Still, the sense of alarm was real. Many people in nearby offices and cafes said they felt the shock of the collapse and saw a huge cloud of dust rise into the sky. Video shared on social media shows twisted metal, broken concrete, and a partially collapsed wall where the scaffolding once stood. Emergency crews have since confirmed that the site has been made safe, but investigations are now underway to determine what exactly caused the failure. For Manchester, this is not just another construction site accident. It raises serious questions about safety standards in the city's booming redevelopment scene. In recent years, Manchester has experienced one of the fastest rates of urban construction in the UK, with dozens of high-rise projects reshaping the skyline. Alberton House was one of those projects, a key part of a multi-million-pound plan to bring new offices, apartments, and green spaces to the city center. Now, with the collapse under investigation, developers and safety inspectors are facing renewed scrutiny. What caused the scaffolding to fail? Was it a structural issue with the building itself? Or did something go wrong in the demolition process? At this point, investigators from Manchester City Council and building control teams are working alongside the Greater Manchester Fire and Rescue Service to find answers. Authorities say they will be conducting a full review, including checks on other demolition sites across Manchester to ensure that similar incidents don't happen again. Residents and workers in the area have expressed frustration and concern, saying that safety procedures should be watertight in such a busy part of the city. Despite the chaos, many have praised the quick response of emergency services. Within minutes, streets were sealed off, pedestrians were kept at a safe distance, and traffic was redirected to avoid any further risk. The professionalism of the crews likely helped prevent injuries and ensure that the situation didn't escalate further. As Manchester continues to grow and modernize, this collapse serves as a stark reminder that even the most routine demolition work can carry enormous risk. Construction sites in densely populated areas must adhere to the strictest safety measures, because when something fails, the impact can reach far beyond the site itself. In the days ahead, engineers will examine the debris and the remaining structure to understand the sequence of events. The outcome of that investigation could shape future construction practices across Manchester, particularly as the city pushes forward with its ambitious plans for high-rise development. For now, parts of St. Mary's Parsonage remain closed off as cleanup and inspection continue. Local businesses have been affected, and commuters are being asked to avoid the area while safety assessments are completed. It's a sobering moment for Manchester, a city known for resilience, innovation, and rebuilding. From an industrial revolution to modern regeneration, Manchester has always been defined by its ability to rise, rebuild, and move forward. But this incident is a reminder that progress must be balanced with vigilance, that safety and oversight cannot be overlooked in the rush to reshape the skyline. We'll continue to follow this story as it develops and bring you updates as official findings are released. For now, the people of Manchester are once again showing their trademark calm and cooperation, even in the face of unexpected disruption. This is a developing story from Manchester City Centre. Stay tuned for more updates as authorities work to uncover what caused the partial collapse of Alberton House and what lessons it may hold for the city's future.